Hey guys, welcome back to another Stalwart. It is San here. It is a Friday, so happy Friday to you all. So glad to have you all here. Welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you've been with me here for a while. So today is a sit down and talk with you type of video. It's been a hectic day, so I really didn't get a chance to do anything else, and I thought this would be a perfect moment to share with you guys what I do to stay well on a consistent basis. Okay, more often than not, of course, we're not going to always have a perfect moment of always being positive. You know, the negatives in life do pop up, they do rear their ugly heads, and you know, it kind of gets us in a stir at times, and or you know, just disrupt our peace or our world or whatever it is, and we gotta find our way back to that center, that middle ground, to that peaceful, happy, you know, go lucky state of mind. Okay, so I just want to share with you guys like 5 things that I do to stay well on a consistent basis, more often than not. So the first thing is exercise. Exercise is so important because we know that when we exercise, we release those happy hormones, those endorphins that really make us feel amazing. We feel awesome. We feel like we could go out there and conquer the world. Our energy has been amped up. So it's so important because it also, you know, that it helps us to elevate our mood because of those happy hormones. And why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? You're being happy and you are toning and, you know, trimming your body in the way in which you want it to. So you're also burning calories or fat. So it's a win-win. So that's something I do. So I do, I love to do, as you guys know by now, if you've seen 2 of my, my morning routine, weight loss, fitness and nutrition type of videos that I did. I said that I prefer mostly doing HIIT workouts because they're so effective in the least amount of time. They take the least amount of time to do. So I only do like about a 7-minute to about 11-minute exercises with those HIIT, H-I-I-T, which stands for high intensity interval training. So in essence, you just work out like crazy. You take really short breaks in between, like maybe a 10-second break, and then you hop on to the next exercise. And you can do just 1 set. You can go all the way to 3 rounds. I tend to do the 3, but if there's 1 round where it's just really comprehensive, that where it gave you a superior burn, which it most likely HIIT exercises do, then I just do that 1 round because it was that effective. And they're always effective. And even if you just do 1 round, they're always effective. There, you always get that burn and that tone along with it. So I do like target different body parts in different days of the week. So like Monday through Friday, I'll do 1 week Monday through Friday and then rest on the weekend. And then the following week I'll do like every other day and rest on the weekend. And then the next week I'll begin all day for Monday through Friday again, and then rest on the weekend. So I just kind of alternate. Sometimes I may just go gung-ho and work out 5 days a week, you know, back to back. So it all depends on how I'm feeling. I just want to give my body enough time to rest and not overwhelm it, and you know, to recover as well. That's important. And nutrition also plays a significant part in exercise recovery. So if you watch my videos, those morning routines, you'll learn those organic, high quality superfood and supplements that I do take to help with my nutritional intake, that will also help to detox and cut fat, unnecessary, unwanted, excessive fat in the body. So yes, so exercise is super important, and I also incorporate yoga. So before I begin my workouts, I do yoga stretches. And then I get into the workout, and then at the end of the workout I also do cool down exercises. So I always incorporate yoga because it's such a great way to relax your muscles, your yeah, and just your entire body. It just kind of takes you to a different space and time. You just feel it's like a gentle massage. That's what yoga is to me. And so I love to indulge in that. And it's also a great way to maintain or increase or gain flexibility. So that's also important for your joints and your muscles and so on. So especially if you're having like sore muscles, yoga is a great way to like alleviate those sore muscles, or a backache. Yoga is great for that. I can tell you that much. I've had some lower back pain, and when I did the yoga, it wiped it away immediately. When I was done, I was all better. So exercise is super key. Again, it gets us in a great mood, and we're also taking care of our physique, our body. We're tuning, we're trimming, burning calories. So it's a win-win. The second thing I do to stay well is meditation and prayer. So first thing in the morning, I pray, and maybe like every other day I'll do a meditation. I'm trying to get it up to every day, where if I at least just take at least 5 minutes, there's an app that you can use that actually is called Headspace, where you can actually like meditate, and you can set it for how long you want it to go. And I start off with 5 minutes, and I meditate just to ensure that I have a moment of silence. They say prayer is when you speak to God. Meditation is when you hear God. So that moment of silence, you get to really close your eyes and go deep within and hear and see and feel whatever it is that you need to hear, see, and feel, and you get the answers that you have been looking for, or been asking for via prayer. Okay. So prayer is where you usher up your praise, your gratitude, your request to God. Again, meditation is that state of stillness and quietness where you're able to hear God. Whether you want to call God or universe or Buddha or Krishna, whatever it is, God is God. Okay, it's a universal God. So it's just a moment to take to sync up with God, and to top up with God. You want to keep growing in God. So prayer and meditation is super important. It keeps you balanced. It keeps your perspective clear. Keeps you being wise instead of foolish. It helps to temper keep you at a very positive temperament. So I can't say anything bad about it. It's a good thing. That's what keeps me well-rounded. So that's number 2. Give it a go. I mean, I get up every morning, I say a prayer. I have an app that, the important thing about doing these things is to create the habit. So you want to do things, you want to put things in place that'll help you to create those habits. So I download these apps where they give you a reminder, like first thing in the morning, I set it 7 a.m. Remind me to pray. And that's what I do. And I get up and I pray before I do anything else. And then, again, if I have time, maybe I try to set the headspace for about every other day for about 10 a.m. when I got, everything else done and out of the way, get a few things off my list. And then I can have a moment to sit and be silent and just meditate, close my eyes and go deep within and meditate, so I can then begin to hear God and hear the answers, or see the clarity in whichever direction I need to go and what I need to do, and so on and so on. So super important that we coincide both prayer and meditation. Okay, the third thing is nature, adventure, travel. It is so important to enjoy life, guys. Life was meant to be enjoyed. We weren't meant to be hermits in a shell, or alone all by ourselves. And we can be alone, don't get me wrong, because there's a difference between being alone and lonely. Okay, there's a thing where I can be alone but I'm not lonely. Okay, there's a big difference. But it's important that we don't sit at home, is what I'm saying, and go nowhere. We need to get out there. We need to wet our feet. We need to be brave and bold and go on amazing journeys, whether it's domestic or international, even if it's by yourself, even if you don't have quality friends or friends at all that you want to go someplace with. Go by yourself, go with yourself, be your own great company, and go enjoy life. Even if it's just a skip and a hop away, maybe it's the next town over, the next state over, you book a hotel resort or something, whatever, or go to a restaurant, something. Go out there and enjoy life. Travel, go into nature, go on a nature trail walk. I mean, you can walk from here to another city on some trails, so you can bike on those trails. You can see and explore and take in the wonder, amazement, and beauty of nature. And I tell you, it helps you brings you back full front and center. It really balances you out, restores you, relaxes you, heals you. Nature is a healer, guys. We go to nature when we're sick. We can also go to nature when we're not in such a good mood, when we're not feeling our best self. We can go into nature and come out, go in there one way, all twisted and messed up, and come out feeling awesome, amazing, and totally brand new. Nature is restorative. So take advantage of those nature trails around you. Maybe your budget won't allow you to travel at the moment. Take advantage of nature. Go on a trail. Okay? Plan a little hiking trip or camping trip or something with you and your gal pals, or, just go and do something. Take yourself out to a movies or to a dinner, something of the sort. Just be kind to yourself and go travel and see the world, because it just really opens you up even more and really broaden your perspective on life, and you gain so much more from it. You learn so much. You get to meet new people, learn different cultures, gain new experiences. It really, really sharpens you, and that's what you want to do. You want to expand, not contract. You want to expand and grow always through whatever it is you're going through. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4, self-care. Self-care is super important. It is so super important to take time to look after you, to love up you, to give back to yourself. And especially as women and mothers, especially mothers, you have children and you have to be giving of your, give more, your priorities more with them. And I understand also that you have to take care of you as well. Otherwise, you can't be of any good to anyone else, including your children, or if you're married, to your spouse, or whatever, to your entire household. So you have to take care of you as well, first and foremost. And it's not being selfish. It's actually mandatory. In order for you to be a well person, to be able to give back to your children in that well perspective, in that wholesome way, you have to pour into yourself, because you cannot pour out from an empty vessel. So you got to pour in first, and then you can pour out in a wholesome, healthy way. Because when you try to pour out from an empty vessel, you're going to be dysfunctional. You're going to be pouring out dysfunction, and negativity and upset and frustration, disappointment and neglect, feeling because you're neglecting yourself. So you want to pour out from a healthy, well space, healthy, good stuff, positive things. So fill up yourself first. Even as what I used to do when my children were babies, when they were babies, now they're grown and off living their own lives. They're young men now. But when they were babies, I was really good at taking care of them as much as I took care of myself. Whatever I did for me, I also did for them, even better, let me just say. So that's what happens when you pour into yourself. You can give out even better than how you even give to yourself at times. It's so funny. I mean, it's such a selfless thing, but it sometimes happens that way, that you care for others, that people that you love and care about, especially your children. You give so much more to them than you actually are giving to yourself. And that's all right, because you're still being fed, because the love that you give gets returned. Whenever you put out, whatever you put out, you get back, whether be it positive or negative. So when my children were babies, I took advantage after I, fed them, bathed them, and played with them, and, and nurse them, nurture them, and then put them to sleep. I would take that time while they're sleeping at night to run a bath, a nice hot bath, and I would drive all the way to Timbuktu just to get the best of the bath salts and whatnot. And I would make me an amazing bath with candlelight, soft music, rainfall, running type of music, very relaxing music, and dim the bathroom light. And I would be in there. Well, the candlelight was enough ambiance for me. So the candlelight, the rose petals, the bath salt, the soft music, and I would just get in the tub and just relax and take care of me. I tell you, it's so important. And it was something that came naturally to me. I just knew that I had to take care of myself as well as my children, and that I had needed to take care of, and the other way around as well. I needed to take as well of care to my children as I need to do for myself. So I made sure I kept a balance, you know. So I always carved out some time, even if it was at the very end of the day. I made sure I got it in to do something for me. And after I was done taking a bath and then I shower off, I'll do my nails, I'll do something, you know, even more. I'll go the extra mile and do something more for myself. So it's super important that we take time to pour back into ourselves, to love up ourselves, to care for ourselves really well. You know, do exfoliation mask, and you know, go beyond the regular day-to-day brushing your teeth, washing your face, and showering type of self-care. But give yourself a nice facial, or go book a spa, make a spa appointment, and go get a massage or get a facial or body package so that you can take care of. I would do that. I would schedule massages to go get myself rubbed down, to break up the crystallines in my muscle pockets, because I was doing a lot as a single mom, carrying all those bags, going to college at night, working 9 to 5 during the day. So yeah, you know, I needed some TLC, and I made sure I carve out time to pour back into me. And I think that's why it was so effortless for me, because I did it from such a space of love and such a space of balance as well, that I gave, even though I was giving so much of myself, I didn't feel a deficit. I just felt full all the time. I felt happy all the time. It was a complete joy to watch and nurture and care for my children, see how well they were growing from all that love and nurturing, how they were flourishing, how happy they were, how joyous they were. So I took great pride in enjoying that, and that fed me while I was also feeding myself even more, taking care of myself. So, you know, I made sure I carved out time to really take care of myself, give back to me as much as I give to others. So, fifth and last is social life. Have a social life. If you don't have quality friends, try to you know, there's social media, and I know they're not like real people, but you can conversate with people online. You can share things, how you're feeling. That's a way of social life. That's why it's called social media. So if you don't have quality friends in person, you can get online and you can communicate with people, do a live stream nowadays. You could do stories. You can interact with folks and still have that healthy social interaction with people. As long as you're interacting with people that are positive anyway, that's going to take you someplace higher. That is what it's about. Even if it's like a 10-minute chatting back and forth online with someone about something positive, that's beautiful, that's healthy, that's required. So you must do that. So, but if you are one of those lucky folks who have quality friends in person, in real life, then go out with your gal pals. Have a girls' night out, GNO, okay? Take a trip. Book a trip in advance and you all go hang out in Paris or something. Or in Europe, or Italy somewhere, or Greece, or maybe just to the Poconos in Pennsylvania. Book a weekend or so and go hang out with your gal, and maybe y'all go out to grab coffee or something, or a matcha green tea latte, frappe that I like. Or if y'all want to just go on a movie date or something, or a restaurant dinner date or something, just have some sort of healthy social life, okay? Whereas you are interacting with other people, that is so important. to do that. I've learned so much over the years how to be by myself and enjoy my own company, but then I don't mind, and I do enjoy going out when I feel like it to go and mingle with people. And I'll go out in a town, I'll go to restaurants, I'll walk around, I'll shop and talk. People come up to me and talk to me, or sometimes I'll talk to people, and it's just a nice interaction. So it's a healthy thing to have that. So that's a healthy social life where you're not just alone, 24/7, 365 days of the year, but that you're actually interacting socially with people on a positive and healthy level. So totally important. And always remember, when it comes to a social life and friendships, or associates or acquaintances, quality over quantity, my friends. Always ensure it's not about numbers. It's not about how many people you can call friends, because not everyone is qualified to be called a friend or to be a friend. So you want to ensure that you are being selective and choosing quality friends, associates, or acquaintances to mingle with. So just keep that in mind as well. And I promise you, if you do these 5 things, if you aren't already doing them, you're going to be a more well-balanced, more happy, positive, optimistic person than not. So yeah, that's it. So I hope this has been helpful with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to like this video if you like it. Give it a thumbs up, yay. Comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And hit the notification bell, guys, if you haven't done that either, so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate your time, and I will catch you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of this amazing Friday evening. Have a wonderful night, guys. Ciao. See you next time. Bye now.